What's up, Fackers? We are back. It's been a while. I wanted to do the Rock intro. Finally, the Rock has come back to Cincinnati.
To Fantasy and Chill. 2020
Brett, didn't I?
and 2021 never happened. It's just weird.
Yeah, we've taken some time off. You know, somebody in the group here got TikTok famous, so we kind of left this out. But we are
job, Brett.
back. We are ready for this 2022 fantasy football season. Gonna get some mock drafts coming out. As far as our league goes, we are switching to a Superflex league this year. This will be the first time that all three of us have played a Superflex league. And so, in the spirit of that, we are going to kick this off with a Superflex fantasy draft. Are there any weird settings that are elsewhere in this mock that I need to know about, Britt?
We removed defenses.
No. No defense. Our league also, so basically we took defense out, replaced it with a Superflex. We have just our league settings: 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 2 receiver, 1 tight end, 1 regular flex, 1 wide receiver tight end flex, 1 super flex, 6 bench.
You just have PPR.
Half PPR.
Yeah.
So
And
with
with that,
let's start rolling for positions here. Britt's up first. I'm gonna randomize this and we'll see what position he gets. You get 6, Britt.
Come on, baby. 6?
Yep.
All right, I'll take it.
Ooh.
Brian, what are you hoping for here? I should have asked what Britt was hoping for.
I mean, I think just in
I
usual,
wanted 1 or 2.
if I could get a top 3 pick, I think I'd be pretty happy.
And
All right.
keep in mind, we've never done this before, so like
Never done super flex.
Yeah, I've read a bunch of posts about like in most leagues that do this shit, like 5, 6 quarterbacks go.
In fact,
early,
when I
but,
was
like,
saying top 3, I forgot up until that second that we are doing super flex. So I don't know if
Yeah.
I want top.
Okay, for those that are listening right now, we did a pre mock draft before Ryan even got on, and Britt picked the number 1 pick, and he said, "I hate this position" when it came back to him. So now you're asking for it again.
Number 1 I was okay with, but when it came back, I was like, I don't really like it.
All right, well, Ryan, you get 7. It did 6 again, but you get 7, Ryan.
All
7.
right.
Ooh, right after Brit.
And I get 8. Okay, what is this? Just
Oh, yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be good. At least
All
we're
right.
all gonna be around each other. All right,
All right.
you ready?
This is rigged already. I feel it. Okay,
All right,
sure.
And Keller, you can just read it off, I guess.
Jonathan Taylor, number 1. Huh?
Good. Jonathan Taylor still went number 1 in a super flex, but then 4 quarterbacks: Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. So Britt quickly takes
Pretty
Justin
easy
Herbert,
one for me.
and this is where the decisions start to be made.
You did
I'm gonna go with Cooper.
What did you say, Matt?
Well, I was just gonna say, Britt, you insta locked, you pre-moved for our chess fans, Justin Herbert there.
If Team 5 would have taken Herbert instead of Burrow, because I don't see Burrow going that high, or even Lamar, really. Like, in my mind, it goes Allen, Mahomes, Herbert. But yeah, I would have much more decision. But Herbert at 6, I'll take it.
I mean, Joe Burrow got some talent on his team. We already seen it.
I know, but I just feel like Herbert's the more, like, in my mind, it's Allen, Mahomes, Herbert. Like, it's not even
And for my decision, there's not much more of a sure thing than Cooper Kupp.
Okay, just got
I don't
paid.
mind that at all.
Just got paid. He's white, so. I need to find out who I'm gonna pick now.
Do you take a quarterback, or do you?
I don't know. I don't really like Kyler. He's gonna be without DeAndre Hopkins for a few games. Austin Eckler, getting a little old.
Hey, your boy Ecky.
Your boy.
My boy Ecky is. I mean, he was my boy. McCaffrey. I think I have to go McCaffrey here. He's a lock. We've seen what he can do
When healthy.
when healthy.
I know,
He's
but
probably number 1.
And let me just, this is the first round, so we can give a little more deep
Yeah.
analysis. But like, in my opinion, I would take Kyler Murray here, but just because the quarterback drop off is so drastic. Like, you're looking at Dak, Russell Wilson, Jalen Hurts after this. Like, if you get Kyler, I feel like you can always just pick the next guy. But Kyler's going to be gone after this if you don't pick him. So, but that's up to you.
Counterpoint, I'd be fine with
Go
any
ahead.
of those other guys instead of Kyler.
That's true, but I'm just saying you could get any of those other guys also after this.
Kyler does have Hollywood Brown now.
You take a guarantee, like a top running back wide receiver.
That's true, but this is a 2 quarterback league or a super flex league. But basically,
I get that. I'm at the back end of the draft though, so I feel like I can snag a QB here on the I don't think McCaffrey's lasting to me, so I'm gonna take McCaffrey here.
That's fine. Go fuck yourself. Oh, there.
CMC, Kyler, Jamar Chase, Eckler.
I didn't want Kyler though.
No, I understand that, but I was just making a point that he's gonna be gone.
Well, I get that, but I didn't want him because who I want is
Derrick Henry. Derrick boy.
I could take Derrick Henry here and just, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what the
Yes, take it from Keller, because you know Keller's gonna take.
let's see what the draft looks like when I don't take a quarterback the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
The great analysis, and then Keller can go wide receiver.
Let's go with 2 running backs that got hurt last year.
Jefferson.
But let's be honest, if you get McCaffrey and Henry, and they both stay healthy for 17 games, whatever it is, like you have a pretty good damn shot. At winning.
Yeah, if we go back like 4 years and they both stay healthy, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so my decision is one of the quarterbacks. I'm not crazy about Najee this year.
That was your boy last year, though.
He was good last year. And then Dalvin Cook, I mean, the fact that you can get Dalvin Cook this late along with Henry is pretty crazy. You know what? I'm going to do this because I feel like the rest of them are going to go before they get to me, so I'm going to go Dak.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about Dak there too, but Cooper's going to be gone.
And that just makes my decision even easier. Dalvin Cook, I prefer him so much more than Najee or Joe Mixon, so I'm just going to take him there, get him out of the way. And now it's back to me. It goes Najee, Jalen Hurts, Kelsey's off the board, Russell Wilson.
Do you have
Mark
this on the
Andrews.
screen, Matt?
Yes,
Are you okay?
Do you have this on the screen, like that we're in the video?
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's live
draft.
streaming the draft. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then
Yeah.
we don't need to necessarily read off all the picks. I was just making
No.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have to. Okay.
No,
But
just,
just-
if
just-
it wasn't, I was gonna keep reading them. But
If you see like a big pick, you can
Yeah.
throw it off.
2 tight ends gone, Kelsey and Andrews into the second.
Yeah, and so now, I mean, I have a quarterback and a top tier running back. In my mind, this is kind of, I mean, it is a 2 quarterback league. Tom Brady's still there, Matt Stafford. Man, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Debo are the wide receivers. Kamara is there, but Keller, he is suspended for the first 6 games. That is confirmed, right?
No.
Oh, that's not confirmed, but
It is what everybody thinks.
Okay.
There'll be some kind of suspension for that guy's ass he kicked in Las Vegas.
Man, this is kind of tough for me.
You
Tyreek,
could go the top suspended team with Kamara and draft Deshaun Watson later. Just keep that in mind.
No, I think Deshaun's going to be gone the whole year. And you know what? I'm just going to do it and take Tom Brady because he's the GOAT and he'll be solid and he'll play the whole year and we'll see what happens.
I'm glad you did that instead of the other guy because I'm going to get my stack here. This stack was basically almost carried Turpin to the championship last year until it didn't.
Until
But-
it didn't matter.
Dak
gonna
Prescott,
go
CeeDee Lamb.
My second quarterback here and get Stafford stacked with Cooper.
Yeah, I would have liked Stafford there. That's unfortunate because I don't have a quarterback right now, and I wanted Stafford.
And those options are already
Oh,
pretty-
yeah, I'm looking at him right now. It's
Look, I feel like this is our first year doing this and we're going to learn, like, because how many quarterbacks have been taken so far? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 quarterbacks. So,
I think you
12
know.
in the first 27 picks.
yeah.
So I don't think Derek Carr is the number 1 quarterback, so I think I can still wait on one on the back half of this turn right here. So let me just snag probably a wide receiver.
A good case study.
I could go Kyle Pitts here, but then I'm going to be weak on a lot of positions other than running back and wide receiver. Just running back. Let's just go CeeDee Lamb. Should be
I was gonna go double stack there if it worked.
CD should get a lot of targets with Mark Cooper gone. And now I think I have to go quarterback, but oh god. I was
At
hoping.
this point, do you just keep waiting?
I think you do, honestly.
Like, is there that much of a difference between Kirk Cousins and Trevor
Well,
Lawrence
look.
and Matt Ryan?
And I think this is a good tool. So, like, if you are drafting in your league, you can look. And so, where Matt's drafting, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams ahead of him who already have 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
There's only, I mean, team 1 has no quarterbacks. And then, like, you can really gauge your draft off of, like, looking at who has 2 quarterbacks already.
Team 1 is definitely drafting a quarterback here.
Absolutely.
Maybe 2.
Team 3 might go as well. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll wait because
You're
might as
saying
well.
max 3 quarterbacks go between now and your next pick.
you got to think about this too. Like, if this isn't a super flex league, you're getting away with drafting a quarterback in the 16th round. Sometimes you can just take a chance on just a random one. So why not just take a chance on 2 of them? And let's go. But now I got to figure out how I'm going to draft. Oh, Kyle Pitts didn't make it to me, did he? Dang it. Wide receiver, Debo. AJ Brown, I don't really like that much. Doug Kamara might be out. Ooh, I don't really like anyone. I don't like this spot at all. Let's go. Shoot. I'll go Debo. Should be consistent.
Debo. All right. My boy is AJ Brown, but I need to grab a running back here. I feel like I don't have any. It's not a sexy pick, but Nick Chubb's pretty solid. We go Chubb.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt though. Always lurking.
Mike Evans for the Tom Brady stack right there.
Evans, good pick. Gig him.
Little running back run here, boys.
Yep, and then it'll make it back to me.
There go the rest of the tight ends.
Yep. And then Keenan Allen is someone I would legitimately look at. And then Zeke. I think Zeke's got a little more in the tank. I'm going to take him.
Ryan, you're looking. I mean, you got a well-rounded lineup right now.
I got a standout in the running backs that's jumping out to me.
Let's see. Well, it's your turn. So, yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah, I'm taking him.
Yep. we all
Came
we all
back
we all knew
Earlier than
it.
expected last year. Played at the
I don't
end.
mind
Still
it.
showed some flashes. Got the whole offseason to recover. Throw Henderson is ass, my dude.
Okay.
So
It's gonna be
easy
all-
on
Throwing
all
D-
Cam
D-
Akers.
throwing shots at Britt's boy. Come on.
Matt, you played him last year.
Yeah, well, did you see my team last year?
I mean,
Not a lot of people did, which is I'm glad we took last year off of doing this. Cause
I didn't want to give you PTSD.
I did look out though, because only one quarterback has gone since my last pick, and it was Trey
That's
Lance.
pretty good. Yeah, that's true.
So do I
You're back in the same spot.
do I just keep waiting?
Just keep waiting.
Okay, Kirk Cousins. People don't like. He did
No, I-
finish as a top 10 quarterback last year. Like people don't realize that.
I agree. I'm looking at Kirk Cousins. He's going to be a solid quarterback. He's not going to, just win you leagues, but he will be consistent. And I don't really want one of these guys taking him behind me, so we'll lock in Kirky there. And see, he went to a.
Yep.
So I'm glad I got Kirk there. I think I can still wait on my second. Let me just double check. Yeah, Daniel Jones is down there, so we're good.
So is Jared Goff.
That's sarcasm. I don't really want either one of those guys, but what do I need now? Let's check out the tight ends. Dalton Schultz, TJ Hawkinson.
We are already at the point of the tight end draft where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it probably doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
and I mean, yeah, I am with Keller. Is if you want to get rid of tight ends in your league, I'm.
We're not. We're just getting rid of everything at this point.
We're just getting to the tight
Be
end
honest
spot
Yeah.
and just add another tight end flex spot. So like you can still
Yes.
play the top 5 to 6 tight ends, but after that, like why would you rather play Dalton Schultz when you can play like a wide receiver 3?
Why don't we just make it a 20 team or a 20 player running back?
Keller already brought
Okay.
that up. We'll just do a 10 lineup super flex.
All
like,
super flex.
Yeah. Just
Whatever the
all,
fuck.
all quarterbacks go.
If you can draft
You want to draft 10 quarterbacks in a row? Go for it. You'd probably win. So
I'm gonna take a little risk here. We haven't seen what Travis Etienne has done yet. I think James Robinson's a little banged up right now. Jacksonville could be on the come up.
I don't hate it.
Let's go here.
That's who I was probably going to go if Matt didn't. So another one of my boys from 2 years ago, J.K. Dobbins, but I feel like there's so many question marks around that Baltimore backfield still.
Didn't they just draft a running back too?
They drafted a running back. They still have Gus Edwards, who they re-signed, and Dobbins is coming off that ACL. It's just a lot of question marks there.
Akers and Dobbins could be good, could be bad.
We're still kind of early 6th round. I feel like 6th round of a Superflex is like 4th round of like a regular league, kind of with the quality that's there, just because all the quarterbacks are gone. So
Yeah, sure.
we want more of a sure thing still at this point. So I'm going to focus back to wide receivers.
And he
Back
goes.
DK is there. It's like, but
Yeah.
just
Just
he doesn't
Drew
have Russ
Lock
there.
thrown in the ball.
Jalen Waddle is the hot name because of how I performed last year. But with Tyreek there, he's going to lose a little bit. Deontay Johnson is a target machine, and he should have, if not an upgrade at quarterback, the same quality.
It's got, yeah.
So bad last year.
It can't get any worse. We'll say that.
But I'm going to go with the guy on the best offense, T. Higgins.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I'm just going to go ahead. If Josh Jacobs is my running back 3, I will take it. He was my 2nd round pick last year, so I'm fine with that.
I mean, he should get more receptions with the.
Oh no!
What you're looking.
Wide receiver run.
You're
okay.
you're looking for.
We're
I
still
guess.
good. We're still good. I'm gonna get my boy Mike Williams here and do the Herbert Williams stack.
All right, you'll have 2 good games with him. That's fine.
This is best ball, right?
Him and Evans, you know, you'll get if they both pop off at the same time, you're definitely winning that week. But
And see, I'm really interested to see because this is our first year doing Superflex. But like, I mean, if you do the
you
the super stack, or what do we call it? The shotgun stack.
Do we call that?
Quarterbacks
You
and 2
called
wide
it
receivers.
I've never heard that
good, right?
before.
What did y'all have?
I think we just said super stack.
Nah, I think the shotgun or the we'll just call it the 12 gauge.
Okay. Sure.
Are you done?
Good.
Good. None of
Eli
us-
Mitchell doesn't really do it for me. I'm gonna go with another just super solid. Started off last year, one of the top wide receivers in the league. Really fell off big time.
super
DJ
so.
Moore.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with.
None of us have drafted a tight end yet, surprisingly.
So we don't
Well,
give
you
a
know how
shit.
I feel about tight ends.
Well, I don't know, but it's getting kind of late in the draft.
It is, but it doesn't matter. Like, we're willing to bite the bullet on tight end position if we can have studs at every other position.
I guess it's literally us 3 and then one other dude or 2 other people have not drafted tight end yet.
Yeah,
So,
but that's what me and Keller are saying. There's really only 5 tight ends you're excited about: Darren Waller, Kittle, Kelsey, Andrews, and Pitts. And like after that, who really gives a fuck?
yeah, Waller might fall off too with Devontae there.
Yes, but I'm saying as far as tight ends goes, he's still an elite option. Like, yes, some tight end, maybe Hawkinson, I don't know, Dawson Knox or Schultz will end up top 3. But like at that point, who really gives a shit?
I think I'm gonna do it. I think we're just gonna go with the. I don't know if it's even upside at this point, but we'll take Justin Fields here. I need to snag another QB before people start drafting their backups.
He at least has a little bit of a rushing floor,
Yeah,
which is what you like in a quarterback.
and that there we and
And
we can
after that, can't say much more.
we can end the conversation there.
He's
Oh,
not
it's-
starting all the way at 0. He's starting at about 3 points.
It's back to me again. So I think at pretty soon we're just gonna be drafting people with high upside. Not not a lot of things behind. Not a solid floor. And I think it might be the time to go tight end here. And which tight end do I want? Goddard or Schultz? Amari Cooper's gone. Maybe Schultz get a little bit more receptions there. We'll go Schultz.
What I'm gonna do, even though my boy is at the top of the wide receiver rankings right now, I feel like I can't pass up on this guy and the running back. The fact that he's this low after his preseason ranking the last 2 years, where when he was healthy, he's solid. He was a little banged up last year, but he's on still arguably the best offense in football that just lost maybe their number one weapon. So I look for him to be a little bit more involved in the passing game.
I know who you're talking about.
Those crazy plays they run where Tyreek Hill would get the direct snap. Well, now we have Claude Edwards. He's the starting running back there. He's going to get targets, I think. I like him in the 8th round.
I thought you were talking about Cordero Patterson with Calvin Ridley gone. They lost their number one weapon.
Calvin Ridley was gone last year.
I know.
Now it's to me. I already got Mike
the starting running back on the Chiefs in the 8th round. Like, come on.
I mean, is he though? Didn't they just re-sign Jarrett McKinnon, who took over during the playoffs? But yeah. Okay, so now it's to me. I already got Mike Williams and Mike Evans. Brandon Cooks is the pick here. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna throw a dart here with Russell Wilson going to Denver and just Cortland Sutton. I think could finish top 5 if everything happens right.
Oh.
Rumors were that he was the number one target in training camp. You know, it is July, or not even July. So who really knows?
Yeah, I'm the number one target in Texas training camp right now.
It's going to come back to me. This is kind of a sneaky pick, but with Hopkins out for the first few weeks, I'm just going to go ahead and take Ertz. I'll have a good tight end for the first 6 weeks.
Will you? Brian, let him know how Ertz is.
I was going to take Ertz. I love Ertz.
Okay. Well, never mind.
But, okay, I already have a piece of this stack, and I'm going to stack it up some more.
Allen Robinson.
We're talking about a guy, Matt knows, absolute trash last year. Now, was it because of Allen Robinson, or is it because of his quarterback? A lot of people would say his quarterback.
Well, I just drafted his quarterback.
But this is a guy, he's a target monster. He's always has been. One bad year, goes to maybe the best offense in football. Gonna take over that kind of Robert Woods, OBJ role that we had going at the end of last year. I think
you talking about where you tear your ACL? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that one.
I like it. I like it.
Allen Robinson.
All right, fair. I don't know what I'm gonna do again. Oh wait, no, I do. It's Miles Sanders, the best running back in the league. Okay, best running back on the team at least. It's a starting running back though. Maybe Boston Scott takes some touches there, but they should have an upgraded offense with AJ Brown coming in, and Jalen Hurts another year under the helm. Still can't throw the ball, but
I mean, hold on. Before you make your pick, like you only have CD and Debo. Like you still have another wide receiver. You're gonna have to start.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
Or another
I'm just
tight
throwing
end.
it out there.
I have another pick in like 2 more picks, and this is guaranteed a starting running. Well, not guaranteed because it is the Eagles, but it's a starting running back. It should be.
Hey, I just wanted to give you another.
Look at that 3. And there goes 3 wide receivers. So let's see who we can take now. I still need a backup quarterback too. I think
You know who you're gonna take right there.
it's Drake London, right?
No,
There's so many receivers I still like.
there is, but there's a guy for him. I think in his team.
What is it? A stack? Is that what you're looking at?
No. It's not a stack, but I'll just tell you. I mean, in my opinion, Juju's the guy here, just because I feel like he's gonna have a solid floor. You already have CD and Debo. Like this will be your third guy. I think so, just because
He's gonna be Sammy Watkins.
Is he though? I think he's better than Sammy. I think Juju is gonna outperform his ADP by far this year. I just feel like in that offense, like Juju's a good wide receiver. Big Ben was on the downfall. Like I think Juju can easily step into that offense and get or finish as a top 20 wide receiver.
I just want to go with the high upside here though, and I know I've been against.
No, but look, Juju burned you. Go back to the players who burned you.
He didn't burn me.
Look, man.
Allen Robinson burned me. Okay. Juju is just like I couldn't play him.
Everyone on your team besides Eckler burned you last year.
I'm just saying, in previous, I don't know if you've watched previous episodes of us, because we haven't done it in a while. I've been against drafting rookies, but lately, like, they've been coming on more, I guess, more sooner than later in the season. You don't have to wait on them as long. And with Calvin Ridley out, I think Drake London could get some receptions there.
Keller, who would you have picked right there?
Well, probably the guy that I'm going to pick right here.
Okay,
Because
go ahead.
even though I'm loaded on wide receiver right now, there's so many guys I still like here, and this is a guy that I'm targeting all the way. I'll go ahead and tell y'all. Y'all are in my league. We all know how this goes. No. He came on solid last year. He was really their best wide receiver at the end of the year. They lost Hollywood. I think he's going to take a big step forward this year and be the guy.
Yeah, maybe. I like him too. I like his talent, but I just don't agree with.
They invested a first-round pick in him last year. Like
I know, but I just still think Andrews is still the guy there. Like that's it.
Okay, but Lamar's having the bounce-back year this year, so
Maybe he'll catch one of their 15 passes they throw per game.
well, maybe.
Okay, and then I've got. You know.
And now I need to get away from receiver because I have so.
We'll trade.
Sorry.
Okay.
I like all of them.
Britt, let's see what Britt needs. Britt, maybe a backup QB here.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna take Juju. I think just because Cortland Sutton, Mike Williams, Mike.
Well, you got to after that speech you gave.
I just feel like he's gonna be too solid. Like just to, I mean, him and Hunter Renfrow are kind of the same guy to me. I just think they're gonna be solid guys. It's just the thing. Hunter Renfrow gained Devontae Adams. Juju lost Tyreek in that situation, so I'll take Juju.
If you take Juju, you're required to follow him on TikTok. That's a rule.
Oh, I gotta follow
Jackson
Mahomes
Mahomes.
too.
Yes, both of them. Yeah.
And then, I mean, let's see. I don't know. Is he done yet? Like,
Well, who are you talking about?
let's just go for it. You know, fuck it. I'll take Thielen. Like, he's too much of a stud. He's been too much of a stud.
35 years old.
I
No,
don't think he's that old.
no, he's not that old, but
I was like 35. Damn.
he's pretty old.
Oh, these tight ends are so bad.
Yeah, it just went on a little run.
I'm just
too.
gonna keep waiting.
Yeah, at this point, I think you have to
Running
wait.
backs are really bad too. Everybody's
Hold on.
bad now.
Who is gonna be the Tampa Bay tight end? Cameron Braid, right? OJ Howard went somewhere else, right?
Give it 3 or 4 weeks of Tom Brady throwing to those guys, and Gronk will be back.
Where did OJ Howard go? Okay, OJ Howard's on the Buffalo Bills. Okay.
Speaking of the Buffalo Bills,
Uh-oh.
they have quite the running back conundrum here.
Yeah.
We know Devin Singletary is just not the guy. He's tried to be the guy. He's not the guy. They drafted Dalvin Cook's little brother, who figures to factor in the passing game. Probably get some goal line carries.
Dilly Cook, right? Dilly?
Yes.
Dilly?
Yeah, that's his name, Dilly.
It's a misspelling on that sleeper.
But I'm going to take James Cook here. This is pretty late. Start taking some flyers on some high upside guys, so I'm going to go James Cook.
Speaking of flyers and high upside guys, I was looking at Rashad Penny, but I think I don't need a running back.
Maybe the best running back in the league the last 5 weeks of the
Yeah.
season. But then they turn around and draft Kenneth Walker out of Michigan State. So
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get burned by Rashad Penny, and it ain't gonna be me right now. But who do I draft?
Probably another quarterback, right? Oh no, you got Justin Fields. Yeah, probably another quarterback. still.
Oh, I mean,
Davis Mills is still there.
Davis Mills finished the year off strong.
I mean, Tannehill's not a terrible pick right here, just because he has a little rushing upside.
Matt hates Ryan Tannehill.
No, I know that, but he has Derrick Henry too, so
We're gonna snag another receiver here. Now, which one do I like? Do I go with Ryan? He's gonna be there. Maybe I can just go.
I like Olave. I think he could be really good.
I was thinking about him. But I also wanted Jameson Williams just because, Detroit. I'm kind of with Ryan this year. Like, Detroit's offense could pop off a little.
Absolutely.
But he's still far down there.
Lazard. I feel like Lazard could finish top 10. And out of wide receivers remaining, him and Claypool could finish top 10 if their quarterbacks were worth a shit.
So let's start writing these down. Lazard top 10. What
I
else
mean,
did Rick say?
Yeah.
Who did he say top 5? Cortland Sutton top 5. Lazard
Okay.
top 10.
No, who did I say top 5? Hold
You
on.
said Cortland Sutton.
No, I think I said Cortland Sutton was top 10 in that situation.
We got the tapes, so.
Cortland Sutton, I think, could finish top 5 if everything happens right.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, we'll just roll back.
I think I go Olave here. I
like it.
I'd really want to go running back here, but I don't really need a running back at this point because I see some of these running backs that could, be valuable, but we'll go Olave. And it's back to me. Again, I don't really need a running back. I just drafted a wide receiver. We'll snag our backup QB here. And we will let's go a high upside guy. But where the high upside guys at? I'm trying to find one real quick.
I'd love to see him.
Hey, Rashad Penny's still there.
No, I bet a high upside QB.
Oh, high upside quarterback?
Yeah, there's none left.
I mean, let's be honest here.
It might be Davis Mills is the highest upside. I don't know. Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson's kind of. I mean, I honestly think Jameson Winston is probably the highest upside guy still left.
You don't have to tell Matt twice about James.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You have me at Jameis.
There we go.
That stack.
I'm going to keep waiting on tight end, and I'm just going to keep loading up on running backs and receivers. This receiver, I like Britt. Talking about Lazard, I'm gonna let Britt have Lazard here in a second. I'm going to go with the best wide receiver 3 in all of football, and that's going to be Russell Gage this year.
Okay.
He is going to be a target machine for Tom Brady. We just talked about their tight end situation. He's not going to have a reliable tight end. He's got Mike Evans, got Godwin coming off the injury. He should be good. And then Fournette's a good target running back, but we know how Brady likes to throw the ball. I think Russell Gage will be outperform this ADP here. So I'm going to go Russell Gage.
Not bad.
And I'm just not a Clyde believer here. I'm going to take the starting running back in Kansas City.
Oh. You'll be
He couldn't even beat out
And it
playoff
does
winning.
go on a running back spree.
Ronald Jones can't catch the ball, so
And now it's back to me. I mean, in a real draft, I would go ahead and just get Madison. That's my handcuff to Dalvin Cook. But you know what? Matt kind of talked me into it. I'm going to go ahead and take
wait, who?
Jameson Williams.
Oh, okay.
Detroit.
I just said like 3 words about him. That was it.
You talked me into it.
Okay, fair. Man.
I'm gonna grab a third quarterback here.
Oh, we all know who Ryan's drafting.
Yeah, I'm going Mr. Solid. He's solid. Ryan Tannehill.
Oh, I thought you were talking about solid neck. I thought you were going Davis Mills there.
I don't see the point in going 3 quarterbacks, but if you do want to go that, I feel like it's. I mean, like I just
Wait,
don't.
what?
Like, I
The
feel
thing
like
is,
there's
if
always gonna be
everybody
someone
else
away
does
from
go 3 quarterbacks, there's gonna be nothing if something happens.
True, but by the end of week 1, the quarterback will be dropped. Like someone's gonna have to make a move for someone. But yeah, I get.
Also, I'm assuming that people that are watching this right now are in a 10-team league, so you might be able to get away with 2 quarterbacks. But if you are in a 12-team league, then you're probably going to have to draft a third quarterback.
That's true. Okay.
Also, our real league that we do has one more round. We have one more bench spot than this does, so keep that in mind too.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, this only has 5 bench spots. We have 6 in ours.
I think this is the time to start loading up on some running backs here. Am I about to snag? You can start this 13th round. We can start reaching, right? Hopefully.
It's your world.
It looks like you've been reaching for a while there, bud.
Like, what does this mean?
Dylan Keller.
Well, okay. What does this mean for Marlon Mack? The starting.
Damian Pierce was right there.
Someone drafted Gronkowski.
At least he has upside.
Well, we can draft him too if we want.
That's true. What's that? I'm looking at it right now. Where Turpin drafted all the Jaguars running backs except the one that actually ended up.
That was James Robinson.
Yeah, he drafted Raquel Armstead and Devin Zigbo.
Yeah, exactly. I think he drafted one more. I don't know.
No, because then he would have had James Robinson.
I mean, I could just snag Pierce here too. Early reports were that Marlon Mack was going to get this more touches starting the year.
Don't forget about Rex Burkhead.
Yeah, I forgot about him 5 years ago.
Won me some money last year, so I like him.
Oh, barely. All right, we'll draft Pierce too. We'll lock up the. I think the Texans they're not going to be that bad this year. They won 4 games last year.
All right, I have to get a tight end here. I do not have a tight end. My choices are Noah Fant.
No offense.
Hunter Henry. And yeah. I'm going to go Henry.
Robert Tonyan's still there. Okay.
I'm going to go Henry. He was good for Mac Jones last year. He's touchdown. Touchdown dependent, very, but.
And I'm going to take my boy right here.
Kenny G. How far has he fallen the past year?
Shut your mouth.
Oh, did you draft him last year too?
No, I traded Sam for him. I gave Sam Tony Pollard for Kenny Galladay.
Was the draft over now?
So yeah, it's over.
Yep.
Oh, what?
How do we I'm gonna admit if you could give me this team right now, I'd take it. I like my team a lot.
I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, here, Matt, go ahead and post these, and then we'll get the comments to decide who has the best team.
Okay, I mean, this is one of our first Superflex mock drafts because we didn't do Superflex last year, and Britt was starting to do Superflex mock drafts at the end of the Super Bowl, so he kind of knows who he likes.
Right
but
before the Super Bowl even started, bud.
Or actually, once we voted on Superflex, but yeah, we'll improve over the upcoming months, and maybe we'll do some more of these.
Yeah, do some more mock drafts. I like Britt's idea there. If you take a look at me, Matt, and Britt's teams, let us know in the comments which team you like the best for a Superflex draft. I don't know what Britt's doing there.
He's taking a picture when you can literally just screenshot, but he decided to use his phone.
I'm gonna send it in our group message real quick and see who they think on the draft.
Now let's go through real quick. Who was your favorite pick? Who do you think got the most value? Britt, your team. What was your favorite pick? Since Britt was 6 of your team.
I mean, honestly, I think Zeke in the 5th round is somewhat of a steal. Like, I think if he bounces back, that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like top 10, easy money right there.
Could be. People were saying he was hurt last year.
Yep. And I traded for him last year, but yeah, it was definitely a difference in the last like 10 or 7 to 8 games of the season. So like, I think he could easily bounce back in that offense.
All right, Ryan.
I'm gonna have a tie between my 2 starting running backs. Getting Nick Chubb in the 4th, Cam Akers in the 5th. I feel like those are both guys that could very easily both finish top 10. So getting those in the 4th and 5th, along with being able to snag who I did 1st, 2nd, 3rd, my first 5 picks, I like a lot.
Wait, I said one pick, and you went.
If I'm talking about value, okay, I'll say Cam Akers at pick 57 or whatever I got him at.
I agree with that one. I like that one. I'm gonna go with Jameson Williams. No, just I'll go Miles Sanders, starting running back. He has the burst that some other like Nick Chubb does. We've seen him do some long touchdowns in the past, and if they just finally start handing him the ball, Sam knows. Then maybe.
I'll say this about Miles Sanders: he should have some positive touchdown progression.
Yeah.
The thing about
he didn't have any touchdowns.
And Matt's team's just so like top heavy with McCaffrey, Henry, Lamb, and Debo. Like if you can just piece together any 2 quarterbacks, like you know what I'm saying, your team's just gonna be so solid with those 4 guys.
Yeah, I think Cousins is a solid quarterback. But just the other 2 to be determined. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let us know who got the best team in the comments. Other than that,
and other than that, we will, like we said, we'll be back doing some more mock drafts. If you want to see something else for us to talk about, also hit us up in the comments. We are open. We got 2.5 months till the draft, basically, a little over 2 months. What? Was that funny?
It's just I always get made fun of for like starting prepping so early, and it's like, hey, it's only 60 days, boys, and we're there.
That's pretty. I mean, it's gonna be here before you know it.
That's true.
It is draft season.
It's draft
So
season.
with that, we'll see you at the next draft. We out.
We out.